In this episode of AVTN, we'll debut some of the new faces arriving to our school district this summer. We'll continue our series on our seniors' journey to graduation. Plus, we'll take a look at sports and weather coming up. Your AVTN broadcast starts now. Thanks for tuning in to AVTN. I'm Evan DeBoer.
And I'm Rachel DeBoer. The Independence Community School District is excited to announce some of the new faces for the 2014-2015 school year. This is our top story this week on AVTN. At the junior-senior high school, some new faces will arrive to the main office this July. Recently, the Independence Community School District School Board approved John Howard as high school principal and Josh Payton as the assistant high school and junior high principal. Mr. Howard comes to Independence from St. Edmund's Catholic School in Fort Dodge, where he has been the 7th through 12th grade principal. Mr. Payton will join us this summer from Waterloo, where he is currently the Iowa Safe and Supportive Schools Grant Coordinator. Across the district, new to the administrative staff at West Elementary is Dewey Hupke, who will be joining us as the new West Elementary principal. Currently, Mr. Hupke is a junior high teacher in the Storm Lake Community School District. In an email to AVTN, Superintendent Peterson offered these comments. "We are very excited about these new administrators. They have the skill set and experience we were looking for in our new principals. I think they will be a super fit for our school district." All of us here at AVTN would like to extend a huge welcome to all of the new staff joining us this summer.
This past week, the Buchanan County Historical Society and the Independence Community School District teamed up to provide junior high students a rare opportunity to explore history in a new way. The students had a chance to look at historical sites that make Independence what it is today. Taking a look at points of interest like the Wapsipinicon Mill, the former Rush Park Racetrack, and Gedney Hotel. Also, students visited important sites to the history of Independence, as seen in the Historical Society's Underground City Tour and Heartland Acres Museum. Each student learned the importance of history in today's world and took with them a piece of the past.
As we continue our series looking at the journey to graduation, senior students completed another milestone this week with the school district's annual band night this year, featuring 28 seniors being honored. For the first time, all music students grade 5 through 12 got the rare opportunity to unite and perform as one group, playing the Deep Purple classic Smoke on the Water for the concert finale. Graduates also this week took another step towards graduation by taking part in the 2014 baccalaureate services held this week in the auditorium. Seniors were honored and informed of the spiritual aspects of graduating high school and moving on to college. Members of several community religious groups joined together to offer this event.
As the school year finally comes to a close, the building's trade students have something to be proud of. This year's BT House is located at 1503 Kelly Avenue Southwest in Independence and was presented in an open house this past weekend. The beautiful house had a great turnout of more than 100 people, and though the house wasn't quite yet finished, students will be finishing up this week. This year's house was in partnership of Independence Community School District with Greenlee Lumber Company and Greenlee Development of Independence.
A group of Spanish students in our school have set out to do good for our community. This last week, the group did many service projects, including a donation collection for the American Cancer Society, where they raised over $150. They also ventured out into our community and picked up trash in an effort to help beautify the community. Other projects also included a baked goods sale in our school. The program feels that it is very important for teens to volunteer in our community.
Coming up after the break, Jenna Schonk is in with a look at your Mustang Nation sports update. And later we'll take a look into your community and world news. And later we'll take a quick look at your Weather Vision 7-day forecast. All after the break on AVTN. All things Mustangs.
What does it mean to be maroon and white? What does it mean to be a Mustang? Pride, determination, and a unified support of all things Mustang. Support the 3 A's of Mustang excellence: arts, athletics, and academics. Success in all areas and a drive to be competitive is who we are. We are the Mustangs. Support the maroon and white in school and around town by showing your Mustang pride each and every day. This message is brought to you by AVTN and the Independence AV Tech Club.
Taking a look at your Mustang Nation sports update, this summer the Independence Wrestling Program will be offering a 2-day camp at Fontana Park for any students grade 2 through 8. During the camp, participants will be taught a number of techniques and will have opportunity to practice in a private team session. Any athletes interested in going to this camp should see Mr. Michael Doyle. The Independence football program is starting off its year looking for all interested participants, whether you've been in on the team in the past or not. With football camp on August 4th, coaches are eager to get students signed up. You can sign up anytime before camp, but the sooner the better. Students will need your physicals completed, concussion stats, and students must be academically eligible. Coaches also recommend interested participants attend the planned 7-on-7 scrimmages on June 21st and July 5th. These scrimmages are non-competitive and will help athletes better their skills. The Indy Mustangs start their season at Columbus on August 29th. Congrats to the Mustang girls tennis team who traveled to Owine this past weekend to compete in one of the final meets of the year. Winners included seniors April Donlin and Rachel Barloon in doubles, plus Cindy Hung and senior Paige Versalis in a marathon match at number 1 singles going 6-1, 4-6, and 10-8 in a tie-breaking match. Tune in next week for details on girls tennis action from Union-LaPorte City. As we wrap up our sports, here's a look at this week's Mustangs Nation scoreboard. We'll be right back.
What can being a Mustang do for you? Let's start from the top. Being a Mustang will give you the chance to learn from some of the state's best teachers at all levels, kindergarten through high school. Being a Mustang will allow you the chance to become involved and hands-on with our state award-winning arts, athletics, plus our non-competitive activities groups. Being a Mustang will allow you to study, achieve, and grow into the person you want to be. Will you be a Mustang? For more information on the Mustang Way, visit the school's website at www.independence.k12.ia.us. Independence Community Schools. Start here, succeed anywhere. Have you had the opportunity to see or play in an athletic event at Lyle Limbaugh Field? How about visit or use the multi-purpose athletics facility at the field? Have you or someone you know had the chance to walk the American Trotter Trail on the district's campus? Chances are many of you have, but many of you may not know a group of volunteers comprising the Independence Mustang Foundation has helped pave the way for these great assets to our school district and community, literally by also working on the Limbaugh Complex Paver Project. The Mustang Foundation continues to support district-wide projects including the Junior-Senior High School Grand Piano, new cameras and technology for staff, students, and AV Tech Club, plus the group is now working on a project called The Final Push, which will foster new field turf for outdoor events, a new district home for the school's tennis, softball, and baseball teams with venues on the district's unified campus. Learn how you can donate and support the Mustang Foundation's mission by visiting their website at www.indymustangfoundation.com. The Mustang Foundation, helping unite us all as the Mustangs. The Mustang Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization.
Taking a look into your community and local news. This past week, the Independence Area Chamber of Commerce hosted the first Friday Night Live at 5 for the 2014 summer events season. Despite chilly spring conditions, a crowd of many local residents gathered in the park to enjoy some great food, music, and fun. The next Friday Night Live at 5 will be a joint event with the Indy Cruise Meisters Make-A-Wish fundraiser Friday, June 6th.
Recently, the Independence City Council approved a project to move ahead with the city's planned streets rehabilitation project. The measure passed through with Councilman Vaughn and Linnaeus voting no.
Expanding our view to national news. 1 year ago, lives were changed forever when a tornado tore through central Oklahoma, including the city of Moore, Oklahoma. The tornado would go on for 40 minutes and destroyed buildings and towns for 17 miles. At its worst, the storm was rated an EF5, the strongest on the tornado's rating scale, with wind speeds well over 200 miles per hour. As a result of the massive storm, there were 24 deaths, including 7 children.
As we continue our look at national and world news, the latest on wildfires burning across the West has improved, but officials are still concerned. We're joined by Jenna Shank.
All evacuation orders were lifted Sunday as firefighters gained the upper hand on the remaining 4 of nearly a dozen blazes that tore through Southern California last week. While the government warned the state was gearing up for what could be one of the drought-stricken region's worst wildfire seasons, this week the state has had 5,000 firefighters and appropriated $600 million to battling blazes. But that might not be enough for the future. The state firefighting agency went to peak staffing at the first week of April instead of its usual start in mid-May. Thousands of additional firefighters may be needed in the future. The fire spanning 39 square miles chewed a destructive path through San Diego County, destroying at least 47 houses, an 18-unit apartment complex, and 3 businesses. Reporting from AVTN Studios, I'm Jenna Shank. Evan and Rachel, back to you.
This week, the U.S. government released a statement charging 5 Chinese Army officials with cyber spying and hacking into U.S. companies and stealing trade secrets and uncovering vulnerabilities of the companies. The companies were in the markets of solar energy, steel manufacturing, and nuclear energy. In other cases, thieves stole sensitive internal communications that could lead to loss in market value and copying of internal programs.
Before we wrap up this week's show, we now turn to Jenna Shank with a look at your weather vision forecast.
Looking into your AVTN Weather Vision 7-day forecast, spring finally looks to warm up, with high temps getting back to near seasonal averages. We'll see highs this weekend in the mid to upper 70s with sunny skies, so make sure to get out and enjoy the outdoors. Lows at night will drop to the upper 50s and low 60s. By early next week, expecting temperatures to continue to warming with daytime highs, close to the 80s. It's possible eastern Iowa could see a pop-up thunderstorm or 2 late Monday and Wednesday, but our next best chance for rain looks to come Tuesday. That's a look at your AVTN Weather Vision 7-day forecast. Evan and Rachel, back to you.
And with that, we want to thank each and every one of you for watching this episode of AVTN. Make sure to keep up to date with the latest here at AVTN by following the Independence Mustangs AV Tech Club on Facebook, or by visiting the Independence Community School District's website and finding AV Tech News under the Activities tab.
As always, this newscast is a production of the students here at the Independence Junior Senior High School. You've been watching AVTN, All Things Mustangs. Have a great day.